The attacks have raised so many questions. One of the most crucial is how the 4 airliners could have been hijacked in the first place. It was such a well-planned act of terrorism with multiple targets and horrifying results.
The doomed flights took off within minutes of each other. At Boston Airport, both American and United Airlines 767s headed for Los Angeles shortly after 7:45 this morning. Fully laden with hundreds of thousands of litres of fuel, the jetliners were about to become flying bombs, bound for oblivion. They were joined by 2 other aircraft, a United 757 flight from Newark, near New York, en route to San Francisco, and a similar American Airlines service on its way to LA from Dulles, near Washington. Radar screens picked up the first signs of trouble when the aircraft strayed from their planned flight paths. American Airlines Flight 11, its airspeed suddenly varying wildly, made a dramatic U-turn, and soon after the plane ploughed into the building.
But watch what happened. As the plane entered eastern New York, it turned sharply to the south and headed straight for Manhattan.
At 9:04, there was almost an instant replay as the second 767 followed, this time crashing into the middle of the other skyscraper. But there were still 2 hijacked planes in the air. One of several terrified passengers who managed to make a mobile phone call was Barbara Olson, wife of one of President Bush's most trusted advisors, the Solicitor General. In her final moments alive, she pleaded for help and offered chilling clues about the unfolding mid-air terror.
A woman calling her husband, saying that these hijackers were on board, that they had box cutters, those sorts of knives, and they had herded all of the passengers into the back of the plane.
A third aircraft, American Airlines Flight 77, speared into the Pentagon building, a symbol of American military might and security, at 9:38. Meanwhile, the 4th plane, a flight from Newark, was headed west as air traffic controllers watched it turn back to the east coast. At 10:20, more than 2 hours after the coordinated attacks began, United Airlines Flight 93 crashed into a rural Pennsylvania field, and it's here that the best evidence yet of what went wrong may well be uncovered. Authorities hope to find the black box recorder containing tapes of cockpit conversations of those last terrifying moments. In the United States, Annalie, National 9 News.